Brian Duprey, and my husband and I own Little Angels Early Learning Centers in Maine, Bangor and Old Town, Maine. And we have, we aren't able to give health insurance to our employees, as most of you can't, because the cost is outrageous. And the virtual health app is a great thing because, for two reasons. One, it lets us give a type of health insurance to our employees. And the other one is it reduces time for people going to the doctors. Instead of spending and going to walk-in care and spending 3 hours waiting to see a doctor, they can do 10 minutes on the phone, get prescriptions if they need them, or get whatever they need to come back to work, so they're not out for a half a day or an entire day to see the doctor. So it reduces our staff time out for doctor appointments, and it also gives us the ability, if staff say that they are too sick to come to work, the ability to say, you need to call in and get a note or something from the doctor that tells us that you're too sick to come to work today. We got a template emailed to us. We just had to put in the staff name, email address, phone number, I think, and email it back, and that was it. So it was very simple. And then they get an email to set it up for themselves. Absolutely. Our staff are pretty excited about it because we have some staff that have no health insurance at all. So for them to have this ability to do this without having to pay out of their pocket, we pay the $10 for our employees that have been with us for a year. They haven't, they pay it, but you could do it either way. You can make all of your employees pay the $10. $10 a month is nothing for them to be covered whenever they need a doctor.
My wife and I own 5 childcare centers in the Maine area, in the state of Maine. And we signed up for virtual health through InspireCare 360 because we actually love InspireCare 360. They have a great line of products. We've been using them for several months now. Absolutely love their customer service. Their staff has been amazing. And we looked at the virtual health and not quite sure if our employees would like that. So we tested it. We brought it into one of our training events, and they were screaming and they loved it. So we actually signed up just recently. The employees are excited, looking forward to it. We've been using personally virtual doctors for years. You know, when you're sick and you have to spend 3 hours going to the doctor, driving there, using gas, sitting in a waiting room, and then go to the other little waiting room, you know, you're sitting there and sometimes, you know, they're late and it takes a while, and then you got to see the doctor, answer all these stupid questions. And then you got to drive all the way home. That sometimes takes 3-4 hours. You know, we could log into our virtual health account and literally be seeing a doctor 15 minutes later and have a prescription called in and literally have the prescription in hand before I'd ever even been seen by a doctor. So we've been using it personally for years. We're big fans of it. I hate going to the doctor's office. And so having that ability to give that to our employees is amazing. Like my wife said, that we pay for everybody over 1 year with us. It's an employee benefit. And if you haven't been with us a year, you're allowed to pay on your own. And we have a lot of people who are actually paying it. It's their only access to having a doctor. So we're big fans of it. I highly recommend it. InspireCare 360 is a great company to work with. And I would definitely sign your employees up with virtual health.